So guys, apparently Pokemon is just for kids. What? What?
What?
No. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Pokemon is not just for kids, it is for all ages. I'm going to prove it to anyone and everyone in this video. What's up guys, this is DJ, welcome back. This is an episode of Let's Talk Pokemon where I talk about Pokemon in general, information that comes to me and how I'm feeling about the hobby. And yeah, let's get into this video. Slightly different to my unboxings and my investment videos, so feel free to watch those if you're interested in that, or stay tuned to this kind of rant slash information. So guys, a bit of story time. A friend of mine, Wayne, he designed my logo and he designed my channel banner. If you haven't noticed, it's changed from the old one to a new one, and he's a graphic designer of some sort. So after the job was complete, he posted on Facebook saying, you know, thanks so much for giving him business for my YouTube, and you know, just kind of a promotion. He also said, you know, like if anyone's interested in Pokemon cards, definitely subscribe to my channel and stuff. So obviously he was promoting himself and he was promoting me, and he tagged me in it, right? And it goes to my personal Facebook. And what has happened, right, is there's a lot of people in my family, in my friends and all that, they don't know I do this. They don't know I do Pokemon, they don't know I collect, they don't know I buy it, that I'm interested, that I like Pokemon, right? And so after this post, you know, people now know that I do this. And originally I wasn't trying to hide that I do this. It's not like I'm ashamed of what I do or anything like that, or I want to hide that I like Pokemon or anything like that. It's just, I didn't share it with them because I knew they weren't interested in it, right? And I only want interested people to watch my videos, and the things I do here is for people who are interested, right? Which is you guys, so thanks so much. Birds. So pretty much after this post went up and people saw it, I've had people come up to me, friends, right? Friends, and you know, kind of be like, how old are you? Like, you're still into Pokemon? You like Pokemon? Like what? Like, Pokemon is like a kid's game. It's for kids. It's not for adults. They didn't say those words, but you know, they just run through your head, and you know, it's freedom of speech. They can say whatever they want. They can feel whatever they want. And you know, it just comes down to two things that I think about. You know, they either are jealous that I have a passion for something, that I like something, but I think it's more so that they just don't know. They're just unaware. They don't understand Pokemon. They don't understand why I'm into it. They have no background about it. They just like, Pokemon, kids game, toys, kids. It's just for kids. Pokemon's just for kids. It's not for adults. And it kind of makes me laugh because, you know, obviously I'm in many Facebook groups. I am part of community, Poketuber official, and you know, I make these videos and stuff, and you know, I've got subscribers, and you know, there's plenty more people like me, my age. I'm 30, right? There's plenty more people my age and even older that love Pokemon, that do Pokemon videos, that do Pokemon related stuff, right? So I'm not the only one out there, and I might chuck that to them, you know, hey, you know, I'm not the only one, and they kind of just like, who? Name them, who? And you know what? They're just not gonna know because they're not in this, right? They don't know who Leonhart is. They don't know who Real Breaking Nate. They don't know Unlisted Leaf. You know, SMPratte, right? Some of these guys have collections worth thousands of dollars, and you know what? In this video, I'm going to be talking a lot about money, because that is what these guys, people who don't know Pokemon, this is what they understand. They understand money, right? And if it's just for kids, right? Money is an adult term. Investing is an adult term. Saving, you know, kids don't save. Kids don't have money. They don't invest. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to bring up in this video to prove that Pokemon is just for anybody and everybody that loves this thing. They have the right to just like it, yeah. And you know, this is kind of a rant, kind of a just, you know, when I had these people come up to me, I was, you know, they weren't trying to be mean, but it just ran through my head a little bit, and it frustrated me a little, and just like, you know, just, you know, why, you know, I understand. They don't understand, and I understand that they don't understand. So, you know, I try to put it into context, because these guys will understand money. So I might say, you know, I bought a card last year, $100. It's worth $300 now. Like, beat that. Like, you know, I can imagine people, all these people saying, oh, SMPratte, he's in his grandma's basement filming these videos. Who's got the last laugh? Like, those guys in their actual grandma's basement commenting on this guy's video saying he's in his grandma's basement, when this guy's, you know, he's got how many cards? He's said multiple times that his collection is in the six figures. Like, that's how much his collection is worth. And you know, I haven't seen his collection or anything, but what does he gain from saying that? He knows what he's got. He's shown his cards. He has a card. He's got the Pikachu illustrator card. How much is that worth? Last year, October 2019, sold for $243,000, guys. Is that kids' money? Is that, you know, just for fun? None of my friends have that. They don't have enough money for a house deposit, you know? Like, these guys talk about, oh, it's for kids. You think $243,000 is just for kids? Now, granted, I don't have that card, and not a lot of people do. But, you know, there's potential in this hobby, in this arena, for people to make big dosh. And I'm not in it for just the money, but like, you know, this is what people understand. People outside of this thing understand money. So that's why I'm going to always refer to money, right? And just think about these YouTubers. People are kind of like, not making fun of me, but they're saying, you know, you're doing Pokemon YouTube? YouTube for Pokemon? Poketuber? What is that? Yeah? And, you know, I just kind of find it funny, because, you know, I'm not successful yet, and that's why they do that, you know. There's people, you know, I reckon there's, how many people hate on Leonhart and Unlisted Leaf and stuff? Leonhart's got 4 Skyridge booster boxes. Not that anybody knows what Skyridge booster boxes are, like, you know, outside of the hobby. But those boxes are worth $25,000 each. He's got $100,000 in Pokemon cards just with those 4 booster boxes, right? Who's laughing? That guy, or the other guy that's just laughing at other people, you know, trying to do something that they enjoy, that they like? You know, making money is just a bonus, and our collections growing in value is just a bonus, because we actually just genuinely like what we're doing. We like collecting, we like buying, we like Pokemon. And what's so wrong about that, yo? You know, I'm not too upset, but I'm upset. You know, it's one of those feelings, is a bit, So this is a bit more of a serious note. You know, there's cards out there. Trophy Kangaskhan. How much? $100,000. That's kids' money? None of my friends have that. Unlisted Leaf. YouTube. Pokemon YouTuber, right? What car does he drive? He drives a Mercedes-Benz, you know. How do I know that? I don't know him, but, you know, I've seen pretty much a lot of his videos. I watch all these guys' videos, right? Because I'm actually interested in Pokemon, in the content and all that. And, you know, he does those drive-arounds, goes to McDonald's, buys the toys. And, you know, it's easy to tell. He drives a Mercedes-Benz. He's got the symbol. I see the car. He drives a Merc. None of my friends can say that. They drive I was gonna say a shit box, right? They drive a poo box. They drive a Toyota Camry, which is, you know, a good car, but it's not a Mercedes Benz, right? It's just funny, right? These guys, you know, I value my collection. I haven't done a total value yet, but I reckon my collection's worth in, you know, the four figures, like maybe 10,000, 15,000. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, because when I do my thing, I just feel, I have that feeling that it's gonna be roughly, you know, in the thousands, right? And, you know, my collection's mediocre, right? But, you know, you see, as I mentioned before, what about Gary from Pawnstars? How old is he? I don't know his age. I didn't look it up, but surely he's not 30. I'm 30, right? Surely he's not 30. I don't think he's 40. Maybe he's 50. I'm trying to be generous. I don't want to be mean to him. Yeah, he's a cool guy, right? I genuinely like what he does and what he's done for this community, and just like, he's smart. Like, what he's done is smart. And, you know, I can imagine people his age, maybe, I don't know, if he's 50 and they're 50, haha, Pokemon, that's a kid's game. It's just for kids. Really? And then he holds up one of his Charizards. It's like, this is $50,000. It'd be that. Who's laughing? I'll be laughing. It's just, oh, Pokemon is just for kids. Really? Is it? Gary from Pawnstars. You know, he's actually got an eBay listing all these Charizards for sale. How much? $2.7 million. That ain't chump change. 2.7 million. That's kids' money? The Pokemon franchise is #1. I'll show a listing right here on the screen. You can take a look. So guys, take a look what's on your screen right now. This is from Title Max, yeah? Pokemon, the company, ranks #1. $92.121 billion, guys. You think that's children's money? Look at it compared to all the other franchises. Hello Kitty. Where does Star Wars rank? Star Wars is $65.631 billion. You think Star Wars would be higher, right? No. Pokemon. Merchandise. Video games. Trading cards. Everything. Yeah? They got their hands in everything. They're such a smart company. They know what they're doing. There's plenty of things that you can buy with Pokemon that increase in value, that are solid investments. Better than some investments grown-ups would make on stocks or even just putting money in the bank. Like I said before, I've got a card that's tripled in value in under a year. Tripled in value. If I buy a house today, it's not going to triple in value in under a year. It's not going to triple in value in 2 years, 5 years, right? Pokemon has that, you know, there's an opportunity in Pokemon, and like I said before, it's not all about the money, but this is what people outside of this hobby understand. And sure, Pokemon is a fun game that can be used for kids, but adults, what, we're not allowed? It's too kiddie for us when we can't do it? Who says? Who? It says on the games, what, ages 6 and plus? It doesn't say ages 6 to 10 or 6 to 13. It says plus. So plus what? Plus 50? Plus 80? Doesn't matter, guys. So all I'm trying to say is, you know, I know my friends aren't trying to be mean to me or anything like that. They're not bullying. But it's just funny how people see Pokemon as something kiddish when there's like things valued in more than a house, like, or more than a house deposit, or more than a car. Those things are considered adult stuff, yeah? Kids can't drive cars. Kids don't earn money. They don't have a job. But in order to get some of these high-end cards, or even just standard base set booster box, how much is that? $10,000? Jungle booster box, $5,000? That ain't chump change, guys. That ain't chump change. Like, some of these cards are worth more than what people make in a year. What grown-ups make in a year. So you tell me, you think Pokemon is a kid's game. Sure, it is. But it doesn't mean we can't get into it, right? How much are these poketubers making? Granted, a lot of us probably aren't making anything at all, but it's something that we like to do. It's an outlet for us to share with people who are like-minded. In Australia, Pokemon's not a big thing, and that's why a lot of people can be like, Pokemon's not even a thing anymore. But I know, across the world, if Pokemon was making $92 billion a year, they got to be doing something right, yeah? They got to be doing something right. You know, Pokemon's doing really well as a company, and a lot of that money is coming from adults. Playing video games, merchandise, there's plenty of things that they got their hands in that it's not, they cater to anybody and everybody. It's not just to one person. And my advice to anyone who does poketubing that is 30 years old and plus, or 25, or whatever age you are, just keep doing what you're doing. Doesn't matter what people say. Don't listen to them. Just listen to what's in here, to what you believe, what you want to do with your life. And this is what I want to do. I want to do YouTube. I want to do poketubing. This is what my hobby is. This is what I like to do. I can have 100 friends say that to me and I'll be like, all right, cool. That's fine. I'm going to still do this. This is still fun for me. This is still what I like to do. And I like sharing information with you guys. So guys, if you like that, like the video, sub to the channel. See you next time. Enter the booster box giveaway.